Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. I am bringing you another episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 5, A Blast from Everyone's Past. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome to my channel, where we serve up funny, unfiltered reviews from your favorite TV shows and your favorite movies. If you ready to laugh and real talk, cause I crack myself up. Okay, a lot of people don't laugh with me, but I crack myself up. Okay, so welcome. Consider subscribing. Consider giving me a thumbs up. Now, and if you are returning, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, cause we are family. We are family, okay? We are family. But this episode, well, first of all, excuse my appearance. I need to get my hair done, but the hair done won't be getting done on this check because mortgage coming out on this check, okay? So this it's gonna be a scarf, a baseball hat, or a hospital bonnet, okay? Okay, in all my videos for the next 2 weeks, cause yeah, I got priorities, and the priorities is housing. Okay, anyway, okay. Now this episode, it kind of gave me a headache. Okay, it kind of gave me a headache. This episode was literally, it was only like a 12-hour span from dinner to midnight, Wendy's birthday, to breakfast. It was about 12 hours for this episode, and it was, after a while it kind of got theatrical, and you can tell that people just wanted moments and stuff. Yeah, but I digress. Let's get into it. Okay, so the episode begins. Okay, so last week, Karen, Joy, Mia, and Karen went out for drinks about three years ago, and apparently they was drunk on the brown liquor. Okay. Okay. you know you, if you want to get down, you go with brown. Okay. Yeah, so then apparently Karen butt dialed the girls, and they so Mia said that Karen said these ladies think I'm with Ray. But Karen, I guess, was so drunk she can't remember it anyway. And apparently Karen left the place, started driving off, and then had to pull over and call her driver. You should have called your driver in the first place, okay? You shouldn't have got behind the wheel if you drunk. But I'm glad she pulled over and called her driver. But in the confessional, that's where you get you get the real tea in the confessional. Okay, in the confessional, Mia said that she called her the next morning on the way home and still drunk. We don't know what the truth is, okay? Because Mia be lying, okay? But Karen be lying too. So we don't know we need to talk to Joy. Because Mia be lying and Karen be lying. So we don't know what the truth is. So, but that's what Mia said in the confessional. So, so then, everybody's thinking that well, everybody is thinking is like that Mia and Mia and Jacqueline are coming for Karen. But messy Ashley, and everybody got nicknames. Everybody got nicknames, okay? And and some names changed during the course of our review. But Messy Ashley said, "Well, I believe the story. I believe the butt dial. Whatever." But anyway, and also Mia said that she brought up this butt dial situation because Karen came for Jackie in the house and made her cry, and she was like, "I don't care if you cry, you can cry till the cows come home," and all that other stuff. So Mia getting back at Karen, telling about this butt dial situation. Okay, so Karen says, I like what kind of friend you are, Mia. But that don't take away from Jacqueline's lying ass. I said, oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. And Mia was like, well, saying that Jacqueline was vindicated. And Karen was like, nope, she was not vindicated. And Mia was like, well, I just don't mess with me and mine. And Karen was like, shut up, Mia. See, I don't even think they take each other seriously. Honestly, they don't. So then Karen goes into this acceptance speech. That's what it seemed like to me. An acceptance speech about you got to accept your good qualities, your bad qualities, and that way they can't say nothing about you. You got to accept the good with the bad. Shut up, Karen. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Oh, then they asked Karen about Ray, and she was just like, well, me and Ray have been going through it, for a lot of years. And they flash back to when they asked Ray, was he in love with Karen, and he was like, I think I am. He really don't know. So whatever. Anyway, so they go back in the house, and it's about 30 minutes until Wendy's birthday. So everybody get into their pajamas and stuff, and they wait up to wish Wendy happy birthday. So the messy queens, that's Mia, Jacqueline, and Ashley. They're on the porch, and Mia was like, I just don't like people close to me being called a liar. Mia, you a liar too. You a liar too. Okay. Okay. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay. Okay. So, but then Mia was like, she said, Karen gonna be pissed in the morning. So she gonna be on. She said she gonna be on the blogs and telling her team to find something about Mia. Find out some info about Mia. Well, they didn't find info about Mia, but they surely did find info about Jackie. But they didn't find info on Mia. But they found information They ain't find information on Mia. They found information on Jackie. Anyway, moving on. Stacy is FaceTiming her friend. FaceTiming her friend TJ. Yeah. Yeah. TJ saying happy birthday to Wendy, and Jazzy came out there. Moving on. All right, so they waiting for Wendy. Now, mind you, it's only 30 minutes that they gotta wait, right? They waiting on. They waiting on. Wendy's. Oh, sorry. They waiting on Wendy's birthday, and we can tell that these ladies are not in their 20s. Okay, because I don't know if Jessie is in her 20s. I don't think Kiarna is in the 20s. But Jessie may be in her 20s. We know Ashley ain't in her 20s, and we know everybody else ain't in her 20s. So Jessie may be in her 20s, maybe late 20s, if that. I don't know. But these ladies are sleepy. These ladies are sleepy. Okay, they okay. I said, oh, this is wind down time. This is wind down time. They can't hang. It's lights out. It is lights out. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, they sleepy. But so old deflecting, hating Karen says, well, my 40th birthday, we had a full out party. We dancing and we had drinks and none of that. Yeah, this party ain't good. I'm rooting for you, Wendy. I'm rooting for you. No, you not. No, you not. You ain't rooting for her. You been hating on her since you walked in. Okay, you been hating on Wendy since you walked in as far as her birthday. Okay? And you deflecting. Oh, hating, deflecting Karen. So, when they count down Wendy's birthday, and so Wendy make a speech about how this is her best birthday ever. Wow. But she has accomplished a lot in her 40 years, though. She said that she got 4 degrees. She was an author. She's an author. She is a professor. She is a mother. She is a wife. She is a talk show host. And she sells 1-wick candles. Remember 1-wick candles? Remember? Because Karen, Wendy was making candles, and she tried to talk to Karen about making candles, and Karen was giving her all this advice and stuff like that. And next thing you know, Karen was making candles, and Karen was like, "No, mine is 3-wick, hers is 1-wick." Is she still selling those candles? Somebody tell me. Let's get in the chat. Somebody tell me, is she still selling the candles? Good question. Anyway, so next morning they get ready for breakfast. So Mia and Jacqueline sitting by the pool talking about Gordon. Gordon sending all kinds of text message all night long in the morning. And she said that he sends text messages while she's out of town because basically he is trying to ruin her trip. I get it. I've had that done. I get it. Mia, I get it. When you go out of town, they, seem to always want your attention. I get it. So, so Gordon, like I said, she's sending a text message. Jacqueline feels like Mia's leading on by telling him she loves him. And but Mia was like, well, I tell you I love you too. She was like, it's just, and she was like, well, Gordon, wants y'all to get back together. And Mia was like, I have to tread lightly with him because he is bipolar, and I can totally understand that too. She don't want him to go into a big manic state and just end up doing something crazy. So she does so she's seeing a professional to help her deal with Gordon and his bipolar and them being separated and going through a divorce and all that other stuff. I get it too. Yeah. So that's that. Gizzelle, is that her daughter's graduations? I didn't realize how much her daughters look like her dad until they were all in the picture together. And I said, I didn't realize they all look like him. So I guess they look like Gizzelle, but they look like him too. So I didn't realize that. God rest his soul. But she raised 3 beautiful, intelligent, girls. Every last one of them. Kudos to you. But I think everybody, these kids, are great. Like Wendy's kids, her 3 kids, they are adjusting just fine. They're doing their thing. Who else? Karen and Raven. I don't see the son that often, but she talk about Raven all the time. I don't know what's going on with the son. Maybe something going on with the son. That's the reason why she don't talk about him. However, I don't know. So I ain't trying to say nothing. I ain't trying to wish no bad luck on nobody. But Raven is smart and beautiful and things like that. So, and Mia's kids are wonderful. That girl with that puzzle, them Legos or whatever she had, I was like, she a genius over there. I don't know too much about Ashley's little boys either, but they young, so they really they may be bad, they may be getting into everything, but other than that, and yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know nothing about nobody else. But yeah, so everybody is, got some decent kids. But anyway, breakfast time. Kay, Wendy, Kay, and Kay and Stay. That's what I said. Kay and Stay. They all dancing in Wendy's room, dancing, because it's her birthday and stuff like that. And so then the chef, he, get brings the food out, and then all of a sudden you hear some deep voice talking about mimosa. I said, ooh, ooh, ooh. I said, well, where that deep voice come from? And so I think Wendy said, yes, please. I said, yeah, please. And Karen doesn't take one. She drinking her coffee. So then they asked, what's in store? for Wendy's birthday, Mia says, mediocre. Mia. Okay, that's her name right now. Mediocre. Mia says, I'm going to take y'all to the first doctor's office I open in Charlotte. What? Everybody had to look like, what? The first doctor's office I opened in Charlotte. And then Dr. McDaddy was the first doctor that worked for me. Dr. McDaddy. And Stacey was like, is that his name? Ooh, I swear to God, Mia, if you don't have a birthday party or something, a spa or something that Wendy, that is special to Wendy, you lost all cool points with that mess, okay? You lost all cool points with that mess. If you take them to this little doctor's office and you ain't got no surprise or nothing for Wendy, no, I think we would have to box. Put them up. Anyway, so Wendy was like, I want to, want her birthday to be zen and peaceful and stuff like that. So Jacqueline says people need to be able to forgive and not hold grudges. People need to find a moment. Okay, so Messy Mia says, yeah, when you hold grudges, that'll make you a bitter bitch. All right. So then instigating Stacy says, are you talking about Karen? Instigating Stacy. Okay. And Jacqueline was like, no, I'm just saying it in general. So Kiarna and Jazzy need a moment. Because, they ain't spoke up yet. So they need a moment. And so they said, Kiarna said, I want people to lay off Karen, and Jazzy co-signs and all that other stuff. So then Mia said, well, Karen taught you well, because I went to boot camp and I came out with a flute. Now we're working on yours. No lies were told. No lies were told. They gotta get their moment in there. Okay. And so yeah. So then Kiarna said, you needed a flute. But yeah, you needed a flute, but I don't. And so Mia said, I don't need one either. So Kiarna keep going, are you sure? Are you sure? And then Mia brings up a drug dealer boyfriend that Kiarna had. And Kiarna said, which one? So Kiarna had multiple drug dealer boyfriends, apparently. Who knew? Who knew? Kiarna had multiple drug dealer boyfriends, okay? And then Kiarna was like, my boyfriend is a licensed social worker. And so she was like, no, it was a past boyfriend. And then Kiarna was like, well, what's your past? See, this is one thing I love about Messy Mia. Next to the fact Mia be lying, but Messy Mia stands in her truth no matter what. You can come to her with both guns blazing, but she stands in it and she don't flinch. She don't flinch. So she was like, I was a stripper. Then I turned to I can't pronounce that word. Business owner, okay? Entrepreneur. Oh God. Entrepreneur. There it is. A business owner. And then she was a self-made millionaire. Why I couldn't pronounce that word? Okay. All right. So okay, so Mia was a stripper, entre, entrepreneur. Yeah. And a self-made millionaire. And she said, I ain't have to go to the streets. Mia, what the next thing you said, you went a little too low. Okay, you went a little too low. But I guess all is fair is in love and war. Okay, but you went a little too low. You is petty boots. Okay, she said. Mia said to Kiarna, we know you know about the streets, stitches. That is wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong. So Ashley was saying, oh my God, too, because her face was like this. But Kay, she stood in a little bit. She stood in it a little bit. And she said, baby, you ain't that far from when you assaulted Wendy. this Yeah, that was a good one too. Okay. But then when Ashley asked, did you really have a scar on your forehead? That's what happened. Kay just went the hell off. She was just like, yes, and I still have one. And you should never ask me about my scar. And then Ashley was like, well, what do you use? And she leaves the table screaming and hollering, don't ask me shit about my scar. And she walked downstairs. Mia was like, don't dish it if you can't take it. All right. So, on to Messy Karen. And she said, can I ask, can I be a little messy? So apparently she found out some information on Jackie. Okay. So, so she said, aren't you trying to work it out with PP? And that's Patrick, her baby daddy. And so Jacqueline was like, so Jacqueline take the bait. We are moving in a positive direction. Da, 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 da. Was that after his 25 convictions, were you still standing behind him? Shots fired again. This episode was hurting my head. Okay. Were you still standing behind him? Okay. All right. So, because he was charged and fired. All right. So then these next few like scenes or whatever, it's becoming increasingly theatrical. Increasingly theatrical, because you can tell that people need to have their moment and stuff like that. So Jackie says that's a low blow to bring up my child's father. Karen said, "Well, I'm well respected in this group," and then calls Jacqueline a dingbat. Ashley, you should have stayed out of it, but you need your moment too. Okay, so Ashley said, well, everybody's past is the past. So Wendy was like, what you mean the past is the past when you talking about her drug dealing and you talking about this? And so now everybody past is the past. So then Wendy said, yeah, Wendy ran with her and said, and your ass is showing. So Ashley, they sitting next to each other. So Ashley jumping out her seat talking about, yeah, my ass is showing. And Wendy was like, yeah, your ass is showing. And then Stacy, Mama Stacy, that's what I called her this time. She said, Mama Stacy said, it's her birthday. Show some respect. That's what Mama would say. That's Mama Stacy right there. And Jacqueline moved from sitting next to Karen to going all the way across the table to sit next to Mia. And then Kiarna comes back and she was just like, listen, Ashley, don't you ever talk to me about my scar or anything else. So they break up and go into their little corners. So the little messy queens, Ashley, Jacqueline, and Mia, they go and look up all Karen's charges on their phone, because I guess all the charges is on the phone. And so then Stacy comes in. So they're going to send Stacy back to tell the information. Stacy come in and they told her that you see all these charges that Karen has, and you defending her, but she has all these charges, and they said that they want Karen to go to rehab. And so of course Stacy, messy Stacy, go in there. Karen, is there something, I should be worried about, because they have all your charges pulled up and they think that you should go to rehab. And that's where it ended. Yeah. That's where it ended. This episode gave me a headache. It was just like, and I understand drama. I understand all this, but it was just, and I think it was just like too many too many people trying to chime in, getting their moment, getting their moment, getting their moment, getting their moment. And it was just really, it was hard to, write notes and all the other stuff, because I was like, I said, what they say, what going on, okay, well, what happened. So it was hard to write notes on them, anything like that. But it is what it is. But you know so that was the episode. Tell me what you think. Let's get into the comments, and let's talk about it. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And we are out. Okay, this is Miss Yella Diva. Peace.